Welcome to DrivHer, a brand new, very real and hopefully very fun car space that gives a voice to everyone, not just a select few. Today, I'm going to take a drive with Chrissy. Hey Chrissy. And we're going to go out in her Audi Q7. As always, we're going to find out why she bought it, what she likes about it, what she doesn't like about it, as someone that's invested her own money into it. And then we're going to chat a little bit about her car history and her potential car future. So, as always, if you've ever wondered what it's like owning and daily driving one of these, hopefully Chrissy's advice will help. Let's go. Welcome everyone to Chrissy's 2018 Audi Q7 TDI S Line 3-litre diesel. Chrissy and her husband purchased it 3 years ago, and at the time of recording this, the car had done about 49,000 miles and is averaging about 38 to 40 miles to the gallon. Road tax is £195 a year now that the car is over 5 years old and past the luxury car tax rate. An estimated value for Chrissy's car now would be around the 20 to 25k mark, depending on condition and how and where it's sold. Chrissy's Q7 is a second generation model, and it originally went on sale in 2015 sporting a range of petrol, diesel and hybrid powertrains. Along with Audi's renowned interiors in terms of design and style, there is room for up to 7 passengers in the Q7, albeit that the last row needs some middle row adjustment first, and even then the back row is only really suitable for kiddies or shorties. As you can see, the boot is a great size, and if the second and third rows are folded flat, the boot is very large indeed. The first generation Q7 was launched in September 2005 as a 2006 model. Audi came late to the big SUV party, but it recovered fast, and the Q7 was very quickly very popular. Over the years, the Q7 has offered several facelifts and engine options, mostly powered by diesel. The most common is the 3-litre TDI diesel in 218 brake horsepower and 272 brake horsepower forms. The later facelifted SQ7 model received various sporty upgrades, not least with a 4-litre twin-turbo V8 engine. The Q7 shares the Volkswagen Group MLB platform and shares a chassis with the Bentley Bentayga, Lamborghini Urus, Porsche Cayenne and the Volkswagen Touareg. For reference, the Audi Q7's entry price is around 6k less than that of an entry-level Porsche Cayenne, Mercedes GL and Range Rover Sport, and around 2k less than the cheapest BMW X5. For new Q7s, trim lines are split into S Line, Black Edition and Vorsprung, the latter bringing the most high-end equipment. For the outlay with the Vorsprung, you get toys like OLED rear lights, a Bang & Olufsen sound system and all-wheel drive steering, a desirable option on such a large car. Whilst the Q7 has been the flagship SUV in Audi's portfolio, a top-of-the-line model with a lower roof called the Q8 was released in 2018. The main difference between the two is that the Q7 is a 7-seat 3-row SUV, while the Q8 is only a 5-seat 2-row SUV. The Q7 prioritises practicality and passenger cargo space, whereas the Q8 focuses on sleeker, coupe-like styling and a sportier feel. However, as always, way more than enough car geekery. Over to Chrissy. So Chrissy, what are we sitting in?
We are sitting in an Audi Q7.
Audi Q7 Quattro, to be precise.
To be precise.
And how long have you owned it for?
About 3 years.
Okay. So does that mean you might be considering swapping it for something new, or?
Possibly, yeah. So we got it when we moved to the country. Because we weren't sure how much ferrying of children and grandparents we might end up doing. Okay.
And what made you get a Q7?
So boot space was the biggest driver at the time. We were camping quite a lot, so obviously that has quite a lot of gubbins. We also wanted a car that was big enough to actually carry more than your 5 people.
I was going to say, because and we'll cut to the boot. It seems to cut to the boot now. You've obviously got 7 seats.
Yes.
Got 2 seats in the back,
which are properly, like, you can properly use them. So
and you have properly.
And we have properly used them in the sense of
Show us your boot.
The windscreen handiest. So massive boot.
Yeah.
Which is usually full of everything.
Yeah, it's great.
Some very nifty.
I love a pop-up back seat.
And the headrest pop-up. Watch.
Stop
it.
it.
Doesn't do that.
Oh, but they do.
When they go down.
Okay.
So yeah.
And then you push the bench seat. You push that whole seat forward.
Yeah, but then there's still like loads of room.
That's that one, and then two and one. Yeah. Cool. Okay, and show us how it pops down then. Does that? Oh, I just love press the buttons. There. Oh. Look at that. Seamless. Yay!
Getting more than 5 in the car, so that's really handy.
Wow, so this is your main family car?
Yes.
Okay. Were you considering anything else when you bought this?
We probably looked at every SUV 7-seater that was on the market at the time, and for whatever reason discounted them. So like some of them we felt like the boot space wasn't actually much bigger than having a 5-seater SUV, for example.
Yeah.
Or the 7 seats weren't properly usable. We ended up with this because it's got the adjustable seats in the back, so we can move those forward so you can get more legroom if you have got the 7 seats. It's also got massive boot. Although that is usually full, you're very privileged that it says
there's just a nice little blanket in there right now, isn't there?
Dog blanket.
Dog blanket.
Yeah, but usually it has obviously netball kits and goodness knows what.
All
sorts. So yes.
Okay, what did you have before this?
Oh God, what did I have? Kia Sportage.
Okay, so a different SUV.
Yes.
Ah, okay. Did you like the Kia?
I did quite like the Kia. I liked all the toys that you got with it.
Okay, more so than this?
You get more toys with the Kia, but it's a different kind of car, isn't it?
Well, significantly cheaper.
Significantly cheaper, but not as, I didn't feel as robust, I guess. This does feel like a tank at times.
This is a massive car.
Yeah.
When I was sort of wiping it down, because Chrissy's brilliant and she cleaned it before we arrived, but obviously it was all dewy. So I was wiping it all down and I was like, oh my God, it's so tall.
Yeah. So like that's the disadvantage for like the boot space for a short person like me. I have to literally climb in the boot to get to the back of the boot.
Okay.
Which is fine for the rest of the family because they can all reach. But
they're all tall. Yeah. Oh wow.
But yeah.
Okay. Nitty gritty then. Mm-hmm. What do you like about it? What?
I like the driving position. I like the height. It's kind of weird when you go back in another car after you've been in an SUV.
Oh my God, if you got into my Volvo, it's so low down.
Yeah. I love my heated seats, especially after a cold game of netball.
Yeah. Do you have a heated steering wheel?
No heated steering wheel, which I do
Isabel's
miss.
Got a heated steering wheel, and I was like, it was only when she said it, I was like, damn, I don't have a heated. I'd love a heated steering wheel.
So the Sportage did have a heated steering wheel, so that was like one big adjustment. A big adjustment, like first world problems, isn't it really? But there's loads of room. We've driven to France in it. The girls didn't moan about being squashed or not having enough space or that kind of thing. So it's done us good, really.
Wow. Okay. And everything is where you want it to be. Obviously, we were talking about, I don't want you to look down where you don't, but obviously you've got sort of a haptic little touch pad there. Do you use that much? I know, because we're seeing this. So we're going to film. I'll film before and we'll seamlessly cut to it. Me attempting to do that earlier, and you didn't even know it did that. No. So I'm gonna we'll do that.
I've just got so used to using the little dial to spin through things.
How many people use that?
Don't know.
It feels almost a bit gimmicky, and also you can't use it when you're driving because it's too complicated. But you're happy with the infotainment system?
Yeah, I think it all does what I need it to do, really.
And everything is where you want it to be. Your door handles are in good places. I like the car. I like the feel of the car. I like
obviously living up here and using the A1, one thing it's really good for is those short, sharp pull-ons and pull-offs that we have to join the A1.
Yeah.
It's very good at getting up to speed and
got some
going.
good torque. Yeah,
it's got some really good
Tell you what as well though, literally just reversed in and out of your driveway, the brakes are really bitey on it, aren't they? They're way bitier than my Volvo, I have to say.
Yeah.
I literally was like, I was almost like bunny hopping. I was like, oh, damn it, I hope she's not looking. It looked like I was doing something really dodgy with your car. I wasn't. I was just like, wow. But maybe I've just knackered the brakes somewhere. I don't know.
Fine.
Okay, is there anything you don't like so much about it?
It's expensive to maintain.
Yeah, I was going to say.
That's
so what is
the
this?
downside.
This is a diesel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it runs pretty well. Like if you're doing a good run, you get 40 to the gallon out of on the fuel, which is pretty good for the size of the car and the fact it's a 3 litre.
Yes.
As I say, it's got that good torque for pulling away if you're on, joining a motorway, or it is probably a bit sluggish around town. It sounds like a tractor's coming, but you can't have it all, I guess. Well, maybe you can have it all, but I don't know.
Well, on that note, so in terms of how much does it cost you to fill this up then when you fill it up?
About, I don't know, probably 90 quid.
I was going to say about 90 quid. Yeah. Wow.
But we probably don't often run it with a full tank, to be perfectly honest.
This makes it even heavier, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It's a big car already.
Yeah.
And what might you get next?
We probably will go for one smaller, so we'll go back to the Q5 or
a Kia, or
I don't know. Yeah.
You're not going to go down the Volvo, the XC series?
I'm not a massive fan of the Volvo. I found it quite a bit rolly.
That's fair enough. It is a lot lighter than than this series anyway.
So I don't know.
Steering wheel,
yeah, could do. So I don't know, but we have been talking about it, and will go one smaller. The massive advantage of having this car though is that where we live the brook tends to flood, and we can raise the suspension on this.
And do you?
And we raise the suspension and can get through the water.
Check you out.
Which has been a bit of a life.
You're just a Kent girl living your best rural life, aren't you?
I do like that, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to go down, not too small, you wouldn't go to a Q3, you'd maybe mid-range.
No, because we've got 2 dogs, 2 children.
Who are just getting bigger.
So no. But I thought of putting a 17-year-old behind the wheel of this in a few years' time.
You'd never insure on it.
No,
you'd never insure
would just be just like horrendous.
So you were saying that your husband off mic has got a Tiguan, VW Tiguan.
Yep.
Have you driven that?
Yeah.
Do you like that?
It's quite light again.
So you're used to driving this now?
I know, it's going to be a real change and a real shock.
Have you driven a Q5 or a Q3?
A while ago, not recently.
Yeah.
So it will take some adjusting to.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, let's go into car history then.
Okay.
First car was?
A little Clio called Wesley.
Why Wesley?
Because originally it was a W plate. That gives my age away.
Okay, but why did you give it a boy name? Because it's quite common for girls to give.
I don't know.
Can you just flying the gender neutral flag, aren't you? Okay, so and how long did you have? So hang on, how old were you when you got Wesley?
19, I think.
Okay. And how long did Wesley see you through?
So Wesley saw me through for a little while, but I then actually ended up getting a company car.
Okay.
Fairly quickly.
Yeah.
What did I get then? I want to say that I got a Peugeot 206 GTI, I think. Company car lists were good then. 19 still. 9 to 20, yeah, something like that. 20.
So you didn't have Wesley for very long then?
No, I bought Wesley, got a...
company car. Did you keep Wesley?
No, I sold him.
Sold him.
Yeah, which was sad. I probably maybe might have been 21 by then.
Okay.
21. Yeah.
So 21 in a GTI.
I know. I loved it.
And you could, I'm guessing you had a choice of cars to get. Okay,
Yeah.
little girl racer.
I know. I loved it. I used to do loads of miles then as well.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Wow. Okay, and how long did you have?
That would have been 3 or 4 years, I think.
Okay.
Because that would have been like company car policy. So it would have been,
a while. You just didn't change jobs, so you stayed there. Okay, and then did you have another company car after that?
Yeah, I did. I can't think what I had.
You've got to think.
God, what did I have? Oh, a Renault Megane convertible.
Wow.
A bit different.
That is unusual. Was it again? Were you given a?
Yeah, we had a list, and it was like, yeah.
What did you just want a convertible?
Yeah, I thought I'd try it.
Wow, how bizarre.
Yeah.
Okay, and how long did you have that for?
Bit less time, because that was one that I think somebody had before and handed back and had gone back on the list. And then I want to say that ended up with I think I had a few odds and bods in between, between sort of handing bits back or trialling other things. And then I think I went into probably, I think I must have been a grown up by then or pregnant when I chose, because I think I went for a Mondeo.
Wow, okay.
So yeah, we've had like a full spectrum.
That is a very, I don't know what word I'm trying to think of with a Mondeo. Yeah.
Have no car loyalty, clearly.
No, but equally, that is quite
that was a big car.
A big family car of the time, because that predates SUVs, doesn't it?
Oh, I think I missed out. I had an Audi A3 somewhere in there, maybe before the Mondeo.
Okay.
Because
the old A3.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you now? Like late 20s, early 30s?
Oh yeah, of course. And add some.
Oh, okay, we're just going to go with early 30s. Okay, so an Audi A3, we think maybe before the Mondeo.
Yeah.
Okay, and how long did you have that for?
Oh, 3 years, and then I went to the Sportage.
Kia Sportage. And so at this point, SUVs were like everywhere.
Yeah.
Do you remember what made you go for the Kia though? She must have been considering others at the time.
I think I just quite liked the drive, so did some test drives and decided it was the nicest drive out of what we. Okay. So we did the Honda.
So how long ago was this then? What, about 5-6 years ago?
Probably 5 years.
You see,
Kia
had a massive push, didn't they? There was it was like
So it would have been that, like, not the older shape Kia, but the older shape Kia.
Yeah.
But yeah, did the Mazda, the Honda.
Yeah.
The Kia, and probably one other, and decided that the Kia was the better option out of all of them.
Before we wrap up this chat, we're going to have a sing-along. 'Cause why not? We all have our favourite driving songs, the songs we belt out when no one is in the car with us. So we thought we'd lean into that on DrivHer. But for copyright reasons, we can't play the songs on YouTube, which means you'll simply have to watch us sing along in silence. But fear not, by the power of Grayskull, or in our case, multi-platform accessibility, you can head to our TikTok page where the song or songs will be seamlessly added back in. This part of DrivHer is unsurprisingly going to be called Name That Tune. Thank you so much, my darling. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Thank you. Thank you.
As always, can I ask you to do 3 things? 1, like and subscribe. It really, really will make a difference. 2, share. Tell people about what I'm trying to do here, face to face, online, don't care, please share. And 3, comment. Comment on this video and help me to get the algorithms going. Thank you very much.